And hello and welcome everyone. It's been a while. All I can say is sorry about that. Through some circumstance or another, I have not streamed this in at least 2 weeks. Either due to me being on break, or me not having a good day, or just oversleeping. It's been a while, and I'll be honest, I've completely forgotten where on earth I am and what I'm supposed to be doing. My co-op partner is also going to be taking his time getting here because he's eating at this point in time. So, you know, I'm going to take this as a point in time to try and remember what on earth I'm meant to be doing. I'm very, very certain I've killed Darkbeast Parl. Like, I recall that doing something we've done very recently. Like, that might have been the last thing we did. Quite how I know if I'm going to be able to tell, like, I've done the last or not, I don't know. I was not coming up with anything there. Oh, it's probably actually going to be more the other syllable place. Oh, that's why I haven't missed stream elements. Although my Twitch is currently saying I have a session timer of 0. So, you know, that's handy. I'm going to say, yeah, I'm going to say by the fact that bolt paper is there, that, yeah, that's going to be my thing that I have killed Darkbeast Parl. In which case, I don't know, Cathedral Ward I'm guessing I'm going to? Oh yeah, Graveyard of the Darkbeast, yeah. Cathedral Ward then. Oh, there we go. Now my session timer is caught up. Oh, it's been a while since I've streamed like this. But still, in a way I miss doing this. I miss doing the simplistic streams, even for just the fact that because I've got no face cam, I don't need to worry about overheating through wearing a top. I do need to worry, however, about the fact that I do not remember what the buttons are. Because the last Souls like I played, that was Code Vein.
Oh, brave hunter, you're alive.
And you recognise me outside of, you know, dressing up like a church member.
The tower is in disarray, but there are still people here.
I know there's one over there.
Together we await the help of the healing church.
I don't think they're going to be much help.
Express my gratitude to you. The only thing that I can offer is my own lowly blood, if it would suffice.
Sure.
Yes, of course.
How bad can it be? Taking blood from a, I don't know, holy woman.
Take my blood.
Blood of Adela. Yes, cannot go wrong. Definitely can't go wrong. Not in any way, shape nor form can this possibly go wrong. Nope, no. Eileen the Crow. That's still closed. Right, that's probably why Eileen the Crow hasn't spawned yet. Okay, so. Wow, he died amazingly quickly. Oh, I love great swords. I love great swords so much. Ah, you know what? Let's take him. I can take you. Oh, that's an unreasonable amount of damage. Wow. That happened. One thing I do remember doing is, since the last time I actually streamed this, I did go and farm. So, yeah, Ludwig's Holy Blade +6. That That's probably why I'm doing so well. Might be, because there's definitely not going to be much skill in this. I do remember how... Can I parry you? No! I mean, I'm pretty sure I can. Well, I know I can parry you, because, you know, that's how the game's built! Ow! I'm determined to learn to... Whoa, no. I'm determined I'm going to parry. Come on. Do something I can parry. Okay, okay, no need to start turning for tantrum. Knocks himself off bouncer. Aye, there we go. There we are. Obligatory parry done. Oh, remembering how to heal at least. Shiny coins. I was expecting blood vials from you. That's why I healed then. What's the point of this? Courage waits ahead. No, it doesn't. Oh, that's the item. I was going to say I could have sworn there was an item around here. My memory isn't that bad, apparently. It's definitely news to me. Such a nice amount of damage. Oh, I remember you. I've had enough difficulties with you in my previous playthroughs to know that you are... Okay. Overleveled weapon trivializes this, apparently. I almost feel bad. Except I don't. Isn't there another one down here? No. There's something down here, though. Time for rolling. I mean, remember rolling. Treat inquisitiveness with care, but treasure waits ahead. There's nothing even in these, is there? Pretty sure there's just nothing here. Open chest. Oh, temporary bloodstone gem. The door that never opens. Okay. I'm like Tim Curry in the Wild Thornberries, smashing. Oh, I completely missed that thing had items on it. Antidote. Somehow I don't think I'm going to need that. Actually, I will. I will, because I remember there's a poison swamp at some point. Because it's a Soulsborne game, there's the obligatory poison swamp at some point. This seems relevant. That's, yeah, I do remember farming the 10,000 souls to open that gate. Okay. Getting somewhere now. Wow. Oh no! definitely remembered that as well. That could have gone badly. Yes. To you too, before you die. Poison knife. That's a lot of poison knives. That's a real load of poison knives. I just heard someone talk. Oh yes. People.
Oh my, what a queer scent.
Excuse you.
I'll take it over the stench of blood and beasts any day. What is it then? I'm off during hunts, and besides, this is no place for ladies.
Excuse me, I think you'll find you're a lady yourself.
Oh, thank goodness. You're a hunter, aren't you, dear?
I mean, thank goodness, I haven't even moved.
Place. The night is long, and there's very little incense left. Please, there must be some nice place to run off to.
Yes, yes there is. Go to the chapel.
Thank you, dear. Perhaps I'll see you there.
Yeah, you probably will, because I'm going to be going back there often. And now you.
You? You're not from around here, are you?
No.
Well, an outsider
Very
who
clearly
comes
not.
to join the hunt? What a pathetic idea. You what? What, you think I'm a beast? Well, maybe I think you're a beast. And step away from my castle.
What the f... I don't even...
Enough of you. What, you think this is funny? Well,
Yes.
You certainly don't, so be gone with you. I'll have nothing to do with your beast sons. What's this two-bit nonsense you're peddling? I heard you told that wench about some shelter. Well, she's
Yes.
a damn fool to trust an outsider. Never mind. Well, her sort's probably just fixing to feed some of your coin. All right. What crafty lies does the outsider have today? You think I'm an easy mark?
Now this I do remember as well. You gotta tell him the opposite of where you want him to go.
Yeah, sorry. Too sharp for that bollocks. I know a superstition when I hear one. Outsiders. Even their lies are predictable.
Because, you know, he thinks you're lying so much he goes the other place instead. And, you know, I don't want... Whoa! And, you know, as much of a pain in the arse he is, I don't really want him to die. Wow. Not until I can kill him, anyway. Oh. I was just about to wonder why there were so many dead spectres there. You will be white. Ow, that's a lot. Oh, that's a lot of health. That's even more of my health. Ugh. Oh, that's me dead. Well, that's not great. Not great in the least. Oh well. Oh, and look. Greetings, Hunter. Greetings, Mock.
Oh, hello, dear.
Yes, you showed up, didn't you?
You weren't lying. This is a safe place.
What? Just,
Thank
you
you. In your
people have got
address.
the worst opinion of me. God, it's worse than my chat.
I'd like to tender my thanks, but I can't imagine what to offer. All I can give is my blood.
I don't want your blood.
But would you even take a whore's blood?
Nope. Believe me, it's nothing against whores, really isn't, but if I take your blood, I know that the churchwoman gets jealous and then murders you. I don't want that to
Yes, I
happen.
see. I suppose that's natural.
Nothing against you, nothing against you, I just, you know, I don't want you to die. Oh look, here's Grumpy McSunderson.
Ah, you. The swindling off-comer. Did you really think that'd work? No fooling me. Now, off with you. You heard me. Go away. I can't stand the stench of your lying breath.
Excuse me, I'll have you know I brushed my teeth and had a Mento.
You. Stay away from me. I know all your tricks.
You'd think these people would be a little more grateful, wouldn't you? Well, I suppose, you know, half of the people I've saved are grateful and half aren't. It works its way into some sort of balance somewhere, I suppose. Oh, you don't stay dead. Okay. Ow! Ah, that missed me last time. Ow! Yeah. No, don't need to go that way. Do need to go this way. Ah. And now that I don't have a face cam, you can also quite clearly see that I have 1, 2, 3, 4 blood echoes. You're my next on my death list. That was a unnervingly fast set of steps by those things. Down you go. Right, now, you... Oh, you've got my echoes. Oh, that's fine. You're... I was just about to say you're much more simple to deal with. And then you go and, you know, smack me. Yeah, it's ready for him that time. Oh, mild jump scare there. I really thought that guy was an enemy. I can hear something thudding. That's mildly disconcerting. Man not joining yet? No, he's last I heard he was eating. I mean, he's A, eating, and B, sorting out the issue with his Switch and Fortnite. I'll just be walking calmly away from that one. The hungry Malrus. Hungry Malrus. Loads of poison knives.
Praise you. Praise the old damn church.
Ah.
The best of our country. Best luck of all.
I don't want to know what he's doing in there. Really don't like this area. This one little area I always remember. Oh, was absolutely hating. You know what? I'm just gonna. Come on. If you guys want to fight me, don't follow me there. I was gonna say, follow me somewhere I'm happy to fight you without your rifleman support. But hey, this. Oh, there's a lot of you. Ow. That was a stop that! I was gonna say there's a really low amount of health back. So today's targeted bosses are Witches, Hemwick and the Vicar. Hopefully, yes. I'm glad that you clarified the name for the witches, because I really could not remember what they were called. Oh yeah, there's a Cthulhian mind flayer. Lovely. I will just leave you to your slobbery slatherings and not get anywhere near you because I don't want to lose my insight. I have little enough as it is, and it needs it so you can summon the Malrus. I'm the king of the castle. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. Were those notes or did I see something else? Oh no, it's descend ladder. Why would I descend the ladder when I've got a perfectly good balcony I can fall on there? A watchman of Björgenwith guards the gate with a password, the sacred adage of the Grand Cathedral. Well, we all know what the sacred adage is, don't we? It's a woo. I need quicksilver bullets as well. Splat the dog. This weapon is so overpowered. First right device. Yep, it's nearby. Oh, there it is. Isn't that enough? No, it's not enough. No. There's one more gate I need to open. Stop that. I need to get to spawn Eileen. Which is this one, I believe. At the very least, you know, it's a shortcut. By the gods, Malk, fear the old blood. No! It's a woo! Sacred Church adages is and always will be a woo. Because the old church, bunch of furries. Ah, Henriette. Might need her help if Malrus doesn't show up. Although to be fair, I'm not going to be doing Amelia just yet. Amelia is the lower priority for this stream. Ooh, numbing mist. Ah, that small amount of full damage. The Black Messenger hat. Oh, Moto will be so pleased if she sees it. Big if. No idea why that spectre's there. There she is. Hello, Grey Lady.
Oh, hello there.
Charming.
Perfect timing. I must warn you not to go near the tomb below Erden Chapel in the Cathedral Ward.
Oh.
An old hunter has gone mad, and he's my mark. Don't go near the tomb below Erden Chapel in the Cathedral Ward. I have...
Okay. AKA, I'm totally gonna do that. Go back to the Hunter Church first, though. Hunter Church? Hunter's Dream. Go back to the Hunter's Dream. I'm going to spend those 10,000 echoes on leveling up. And then I'm going to go smack Henrik. Because how could that go wrong? Couldn't go wrong at all. Definitely not. Except, oh wait, it's going to go wrong. It's going to go horribly wrong.
Welcome home. What is it?
I desire to know why you're taller than me by a clear head. Let me just notice that. She's a giant.
Let the echoes let me.
Oh, I can't even level up once. Ah! Okay then.
Farewell, good mate.
Right. Let me just double check this. It does scale with skill as well. Excellent. Well, I need to either use some of this, although to be fair, I really don't have to be using that much of it, seeing it's only like 100 or so off. So I'm just going to sell something I really don't care about. Well, those are doing... yeah. I could just sell one of those. I'm going to sell them all eventually, but yeah, there we go. I've got enough.
Welcome, what is... Very well, let...
But, do I want to get some more health, though? Do I want to get some health, or do I want to do some more damage? Well, it's only plus 3 damage. It is plus 25 health. Let's go for the health.
Farewell, good. May you...
Right. Yes. Because going to the Tomb of Odin doesn't work, as I recall. You've actually got to run back from the cathedral itself. Because Henrik being there disables the lamp for some weird reason. Run all the way back through the collective of places where there's no enemies. It's fine, it just means that there's no way of me losing my echoes. Central Yarnum. Oh, mild amounts of concern coming back here. Yo, dude, yeah, come for you. Whoa! Ow. That's an unreasonable amount of damage for a pistol. Go for it, Eileen. Wow! What on earth was that? What the... Okay, so he's just going to one-shot me. Cool. One heavy attack and I'm dead. Cool. That was my death. Oh, Malrus, hello. So good of you to arrive right now. Which means, you know, it's the perfect time to say that I blame you for that death entirely. Although, as I recall, poison knives work incredibly well. against anything human. He blames Henrik. No, that definitely wasn't Henrik. That was all you, Mel. Retire. Yeah, I really don't want to be losing out on defense against someone who just one-shot me. I mean, to be fair, what's the worst thing you can do? Look at me and I die? Well, to be fair, there's actually enemies that do that, but hey, not yet. Oh, you started without me this time. Don't get close to me while I'm doing things, Eileen. Seriously. Oh! Oh! Wow, that was lucky. Oh! That was exceptionally lucky. Fine. Got on that on the literal tip of the sword. I know, right?
That wasn't necessary of you.
Yeah, it was. He would have killed you otherwise.
We made it with our lives. You're not bad at all.
Thanks.
You
I
must
killed
have
your old
killed
friend.
this one as well, then.
Yeah, that was me. And look, that other guy's trying to do it as well.
It's falling apart. I'm sure it had to be done.
Saved you
Try to
doing it.
keep your hands clean. A hunter should hunt beasts. Leave the hunting of hunters to me.
You're welcome? Oh, approval.
Try to keep your hands clean. Leave the hunting of hunters to me.
Guess we go unlock Amelia's Gate. I'm nowhere near Amelia's Gate. Because, you know, we're not facing Amelia yet. We ain't facing Amelia. Oh no. No, we're going through the woods. We're gonna find us some witches. Mostly because I want to be able to use those bloomin' runes I'm picking up. I'm fairly certain I'm starting to remember the way to get to them. Henrik Charles Lane still left the immediate boss fight. Yep. That's a confirmation of where I thought it was. Thank you very much. Now, how in the bloomin' seven hells do I get to her boss fight? Such a... Ow. I realise I have missed unlocking a larger arena. Well, not unlocking it, but I've missed that large arena full of insight. Can I just, you know, walk past it? Because to be fair, it's a large arena with two of those large buggers in it. Or at least two, anyway. Maybe there's more. I only see two. It's fine. It's fine. Yo. Ow. Oh, I hate those things. What the... What was the tracking on that bollocks? Dude, you're stuck. Well, you won't until I knocked you out off the stuck perch. Yeah. Well, that worked. Oh, really? Oh, okay. I thought I was going to have to go all the way around to get that, but no. Nope. From stuff learned that you can indeed put your arm through a grating. There you are. Oh! That could have ended a lot worse. Could have gone better, but I'll take it. Twin Bloodstone Shards. Kind of useless to me. Shining Coins. Also very useless to me. Oh wait, is this the place I need to go after dealing with... This is the place I need to go to after dealing with Amelia. Right. Right, this is... This was the biggest gap in my memory. This bit, getting to this. Okay, cool. Cool. Run and jump being the same button is single-handedly the worst button decision. Oh, it really is. It really is. Dark Souls 2 actually did something right with making them different buttons. And then, you know, they went back on their decision with this. Madness. I'm not going up that way. No way am I going up that way. It's refreshing for a change to not be dealing with an audio delay. It's mildly disorientating. Bye-bye. Ow! Does your invisible friend who keeps shooting me want to stop anytime soon? Okay, he's now literally shooting it through the floor. Ow! Oh, that wasn't good. Yeah, unlocked all the gates now just to get to the Helmut Charm lane. Good luck. Oh, there you are. Oh, there's your friend that was doing the stupid shooting. Oh, I'm sorry, does that massive wide brim hat give you more poise than your friends? Wanker. Okay, I just spotted that. This guy looks like he's halfway through a Michael Jackson dance move. Maybe that's what his true passion was. Didn't want to be doing what he's doing now, just wanted to be able to dance. Wait, slight detail, you gotta murder Mr. Yo. Oh, you gotta go deal with Henrik. Ow! I love the way they just face plant. Okay. Open the door to Amelia, but not actually go to Amelia. There. Nah. Well, I say nah, but I might still. Bloodshot eyeball. Lovely. Exactly what I wanted for Christmas. This game knows me so well. Vault Hunter's Mark. Now those I do want. I saw a little detour there. Oh, balls, yeah. And he's dead. Oh, wow. Got him faster than I did. And I think I've got the superior weapon. Although then again, you are Kirk hammering it. No, you know what? I thought there was going to be a lantern there. Seeing as there isn't, I'm going to go do something supremely stupid. You didn't die. Yeah, well, you know where you did die. The blood-starved beast. And the Iskall Queen. At least you got the DLC ending. Oh, that's a low blow, that one. Oh, them's fighting words. Just because your PlayStation likes you better than mine likes me. Yours crashed on the cutscene returning from the Guardian Shrine. Oh. See, I wish that's where mine would have crashed. If it was going to crash, that's where I would have preferred it. Do not want to alert. Oh, I thought he was a lot further away than that. I am very glad he didn't get alerted. But being behind means I can bully him like this. Oh, that was bad. Oh, come on now. Oh! How did I not... Oh, I was going to say, how did I not get messed up by that, but I almost did. Oh, I hate you. Oh, come on. Come on. There we go. One down. I'm brave, dumb but brave. No, what's dumb is the fact that he's gotten stuck. Oh. He can't do anything. Oh, right now I know. This is apparently the stream where I break everything. He's done it again. He's actually broken again. Easiest time ever dealing with those two. Ultimate cheese.
Bless us with blood. Bless us with blood.
I would rather not with you saying that. That's creepy.
Bless us with blood. Bless us with blood.
Okay, it's not just how they say it, it's just bless us with blood is actually just a creepy saying. I don't even know why I'm facing you. I knew you were here. Oh, oh, ow, that really hurts. Oh, I think I made it mad. Oh! Die. Oh, that's cheeky. I just remembered I actually need those. Okay then. I'm just going to go back to the Hemwick Channel Lane thing because I've done what I set out to do here. No little hidden secrets of knocking the back down the well. I'm disappointed. Wait, what? I could have sworn I just heard a scurrying from one of those weird little things. Oh well. It's not like I actually need the resources. It's not until they start dropping chunks that I get interested. Oh yeah, I should probably heal. I do not have fond memories of this area. I mean, who am I kidding? It's Bloodborne. I don't have fond memories of anything in this game. I hate dogs in Soulsborne games. This area is beyond days. It really is. However, I think I'm actually below the insight threshold for the really nasty bastards to spawn. So I might be safe from that. Might. Yeah, take a bit more time to do that, it's just fine. Ah, the Hemwick Channel Lane. You have 16. What are you doing with it? Seriously, how have you got such high insight? I'm going to return to Hunter's Dream just because I want the heal and the replenishing of supplies. Seriously though, Mal, how the hell do you have twice the amount of insight I do? I haven't called on your assistance that much, have I? Well, actually, I probably have. You know what? Might as well use all of these. It's a fair amount of echoes. Muffin button. A muffin button.
Welcome. What is?
I desire you to give me more stats. Let me guess. I'm going to say 2, because I don't think I'm going to get 3 out of this. Yep, didn't think so. You've done the dungeon. Dungeon? What dungeon? You gotta go. See you later, Mock. Have a good day. Or evening. Adjust engines. What, all of them? Oh. Oh. I mean, to be fair, we have been, you know, I've been away from this for quite some time, so yeah. Oh, just the first one. Oh, okay. Okay.
Welcome. What?
I have not. I have not. I have not even touched the Chalice dungeons. Let's get some more stamina. 3 new bosses to meet and beat. Oh, fun.
Farewell, good hunt. May you find
Fun. Good amount of insight. Ah, yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Which means that potentially you'll be having issues with this area, because I think you've got enough insight that those things are going to start spawning. This place will be fun. Yeah. Oh, I'm one-shotting them. But now I think I'm below the threshold. I think I'm just below the threshold for them. I'm so happy at that. See, I know that I'm one-shotting them, but I'm still swinging twice, just to be sure.
Do you hear the graveyard murmurs? Then it's almost time. Oh, I can't wait.
I can't even see it, isn't there?
Can't wait.
Well, that's a bit on the creepy side.
Do you hear the graveyard in it?
Oh, okay. I honestly thought that's where you get the tungstone thing from. Not currently operable. Okay. You're below the threshold. Oh, it must be 20 then, yeah. Oh. Consider me surprised. Another bloodshot eyeball. Well, now I've got 2 for that. Oh yeah, I remember. Get Molotovs thrown at me in this area. I still took damage. Oh yeah, there's the Molotov thrower. You spoon. Yep. honestly, like the first couple of times I came here, this place gave me a lot of trouble. Every time since then, I just, you know, I've managed to breeze through it. But I think that's probably due in parts, well, probably mostly, to the fact that I'm carrying around a +6 weapon. Okay, I'll come upstairs and deal with you in just a second. Forgot they had more health. That's bad on me. She gave me far more trouble than she should have done. Far more. I have very little memory of this place. Oh, Jesus! Oh. Well, that was a jump scare. Oh. And Moore was just sitting there watching me, probably laughing. I totally need these swim bloodstone shards. Yeah, +6 before a meteor is a joy. It really is. All hail the farming. Am I right in thinking? Oh no, no, this is not where I'm thinking it's going. Or is it? No, it is. That was exactly where I thought it was going. Just I thought it was going to be going up. But hey, see, shortcut unlocked. Excuse me. A big pile of bone marrow ash. Something I've never ever used. I have a lot of problems with what just happened there. The fact that we both missed each other completely and yet I took a huge chunk of damage for it. Oh well, at least I unlocked the shortcut. That's the plus side, I unlocked the shortcut before I got killed. Since when have you stopped being one hit? Just realised I probably should have unlocked. I probably should have raised the shortcut before proceeding. Oh well.
Did you hear the great
Nah. Maybe there needs to be a certain level of insight for patches to be there. I don't know, or maybe I've just, you know, messed up that little quest line entirely. It's not even really a quest line. Will you stop with that? Excuse me. Yeah, so slight height elevation difference, and I can't do my counterattacks. This is a well-programmed game. Well, by FromSoft standards, it's okay. What? Excuse me. Don't approve. Starting to really wish I had the hunter lamp. Excuse me. Oh well. This bit's new to me. The weird layers will be in the boss fight though, that'll happen. Really? Is the threshold for them spawning lower than the others then? That sucks. If you have above 1 insight they spawn? Really? I can't remember them spawning when I fought them. They're much weaker than the normal ones though. That's fine. And yeah, to be fair, if there's 2 of us, it'll still be, you know, a cakewalk. Oh, bloodshot eyeball. Oh yeah, there's a chalice ingredients. It's I think they are. I want to just double check that now. Yeah, holy chalice ritual. Well, I'm guessing that's Cainhurst Castle over there. I don't even need to guess that over down that roof is certain death. You had your opportunity to hit me. It's not my fault you didn't take it. I have to say I have no memory of this bit. My memory has just gone to a blank at this part now. Oh look, there's another one. Oh, yep. You're at the... How? You're the boss? Oh yeah, because you've run past everything. You run past everything and you didn't die on the way. Password's still Maurus. I think I've got the same one. Yes, password's still the same. Lack of death, yeah. That makes sense then. Which means I can't be too far away from the boss then. At least that's my hope. Oh, look at you, standing there, wasting your infinite Molotovs on a tree. Bye bye. You're not? Ah, didn't think it would be. Actually, it's seen better days. It really has. It's getting a proper roasting. I'm right here. There we go. Oh, it's you things. Question is though, is it better roast than David Hasselhoff or Donald Trump? Ooh, ooh, that's a tricky one. Just gonna open up this shortcut. Because I'll be returning here later when I need to go to a certain castle. I'd be quite happy to just, yeah, you know what? No, no. We ain't dealing with that. Stealth. Oh, that's... You've rung the small bell. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die because you've rung the small bell. You've jinxed me, Malrus. Oh. Stuff. Right, that's the boss. Cheats myself by attempting stealth. Hey, it was an attempt. Wait, what? Why can't I use it? Okay. Oh, now I can. The chime of a small resonant bell with matching password. I'm on the stairs. Yeah, I was too close to the boss arena. The blood of Adela. I was making a guess on my blood level would be like, what, 60 something? 47! I had to check, I had no idea. Not even close. Maus is 38. So it's just me that's been, you know, power grinding. Although it's probably, to be fair, in the Hypogean jail, the sack beasts were not dropping the twin bloodstone shards. They just weren't. There we go. There's the Malrus. It's taking longer than normal, yeah. Just as you show up. Oh, there you go. Oh, and a bell ringing woman as well. Wonderful. Okay, let's go bully some witches. Bell ringing woman rings a sinister bell. Ah, there you are. Aha! Found the other one! Oh! She's nearby. Yeah, you hate the spectres. Same. Aha! Found the other one. And she's dead. There we go. Prey slaughtered. Nice. Ah, nice and successful match there. Kill the second one before the health bar could appear. Nicely done. That was just supreme bullying. Open door. Now it's time to bully them in your world. Yes. Please carry on in my stead. So you can get the rune tool. Indeedly. But just briefly. Very briefly, I'm going to go back. I'm going to level up. Ah, yeah, do you know what? Some enemies are fucking nightmares. Bring me pain in the damn dungeons. Yeah. There we go. Small bell rung. That was a lot faster. I think I just saw you on my screen as well. That's what just, you know, someone seems to be going around with the Kirk hammer at around about the same pace we are. No, it's not letting me do anything. Oh, wait. Just... No, that's just outright bullying there, Mal. Second she appears, you just go and do that to her. Oh. The Beckoner has begun the final battle. I know! Oh. Oh, she's over here with me. I'm just dealing with a pet of hers. Okay, so she's not over here with me. I just thought I heard her. Oh, she revived the other one. Not for long, though. There she is. Far of the corner. And she's probably gone. Nope, she's still there. There we are. Go claim your prize, Malrus. I shall see you at the Vicar. Easy wins, yeah. Oh, that boss is made so much easier by there being two of us. I mean, to be fair, that pretty much goes the same for almost any boss in this. Okay, just, you know, spawn me with enemies around me. Cool. She wasn't easy in the first place. I mean, I've never had any issues with her. But I don't know, when I was first going to go up against her, everything I saw on the internet said, you know, oh, she's awful. It's like a really, really hard boss. So, and I killed her the first time. I was like, why? Why is she so bad? I think it's genuinely because of her summons, though. I think it's her summons that make her awful. But now begins the fun. Memorize the Carol Rune to acquire Eldritch Strength. Higher blood vial minimum. Visceral attacks create more blood echoes. Oh wait, no. Where were you looking? Everywhere you saw she was the easiest boss in the game in the pushover? I don't know. But this was you know, back when Bloodborne was first out. Yeah, I can't do anything because I need bloodstone chunks. I think I've got almost enough twin bloodstone shards to upgrade my blunderbuss to +6. Need to get the numbing mist for Vicar? Why? Ooh. Oh. Oh. Don't need numbing mist, just need to set her on fire. It stops her healing. Oh. I've never needed it. There we go. Even more silliness damage-wise. I just outright sold all my healing mist because I really had no memory of it being that good against her. Whoops. Right, back to the Cathedral Ward, I think is the closest one I've got. Yeah. Oh, it's not needed. But just like the music box circumference. That's fair. If you want to bring along, then go for it, by all means. Mag keeps forgetting your main is a bit overleveled for the game in general. Hey, that's not a bad thing. Considering the kind of things this game throws at you, not a bad thing to be overleveled. Just go put gems in your stuff and then you'll head to Vicar. Literally just done that, and I am now heading to Vicar myself. Well, your Mag's main is almost blood level 250. Wow. Oh, level up. Oh, yeah, leveling up. Yeah. Casual 40k blood echoes. 31k for me. Yeah, I should probably level up. I think I can do it twice. Both Mal and Mag having mains around blood level 250, and this is my main. I feel so tiny.
Welcome, what is...
Very well then.
Yep, I can get 2 levels. So we're going to do a... put them both into skill.
Farewell, good mate.
Because damage. So we've got a fairly decent blood level. We both have +6 weapons. We are going to mince Vicar Amelia. If you recall correctly, it does up your visceral damage as well. Ooh. Now that would be good if I could do visceral attacks reliably, because I can't. Because visceral attacks mostly rely on parrying. I'm awful at parrying. Mince her, sure we will. We will. Yeah. Pistol and Evelyn are god mode quick parries. You underestimate my ability to parry at all though, Mag. I just can't. There's a reason Sekiro was giving me difficulty. Also, I think you spammed Dex too many times on the old woman and might actually sent her to Yasufka, whichever one's the top option. No, I think the Cathedral Ward is the top option. I think you're safe with her. Oh wait, the old woman. Oh, that I don't know. I've only ever talked to her when I've had just a Cathedral Ward as an option. So yeah, you might have diddled yourself there, Mal. Oh, he wants a hug. His big brother also wants a hug, but no, I don't give hugs to things of your size. No! It's not like she's important. I mean, that's true. She's really not. Now, the question is, do I... No. No, that's not what it. You can make do without 3 sedatives. Is that what she gives you? I didn't even know that she even give you anything. I'm ringing my bell. I'm ringing my bell and then I'm going to just... I don't know. Apparently take these guys out fairly easily. Ow! You're throwing a small bell as well? Oh, okay, good. Good, good. Don't sound much else on that. You can get the timing down, even on blunderbuss. There are precious few enemies that I can reliably parry in this. Parrying for me is just... I don't know. There's something about parrying in games that just seems to be really anti-me. All that frenzy damage. Yeah. That's what the insight gets you. Let's see, yeah, Dark Souls, never learned to parry in all the Dark Souls games. Sekiro, I had a massive problem with parrying. Actually, Sekiro wasn't too bad with parrying, but doing stuff like the Mikiri counter, oh, I was bad with that. I was legendarily bad with that. There is one game that I've started recently that I've found that I'm actually reliably good at parrying with. I've completely forgotten what it is. Why can't I actually remember? Oh, Ghost of Tsushima. Ghost of Tsushima, I'm good at parrying for some weird reason. Best boss to narrow down parry timing, Orphan of Kos. You think I'm gonna make it to Orphan of Kos? I've seen the amount of bullshit that's between what I'm used to and what comes with the Orphan of Kos. Oh, I'm not looking forward to any of that. You have a alright mouse and want to do the first boss. If you could be the Orphan of Kos, I can. I don't know. Ah. Hello, my waifu. Hey, you can fight Ludwig. Just not when it's +4, new game +4. I honestly doubt that. I don't think I can beat Ludwig. I mean, saying that though, I did beat Mida. So I'm going to go with, if I can beat Mida in 5 attempts, I can beat Ludwig. Eventually. You'll open me at the new game plus Ludwig is absolute bullshit. Yeah. Ah. My waifu in her true form. Hi, darling. Oh! Wow. Wow. That was utter bullying. That was savage bullying. So now, of course, I'm going to go outside and ring the small bell. She doesn't take a lot of blunt damage, so you had to use the sword. That's fair. I mean, also we did kind of just, you know, outright overpower her with the amount of damage we were putting out. Small bell being rung, waiting for you. Say you feel bad, you be lying. I feel bad. Because my waifu got ruffle stomped. You hate this boss? Oh, but I love this boss. It's what comes into this church after she's been dealt with that I hate. Oh, the hunter that's in this, oh, he can drink napalm. Hey, discovered a chime already. Any boss you hate is Ludwig. The ones you hate, the ones you like are Amygdala and Orphan. I've not even fought Orphan or Amygdala. I got just after. I got to the area just after Rom. That was that's my progress. That's my furthest progress ever in Bloodborne is just after Rom. Nice. Correct me if I'm wrong, but now that I just got enough insight to get me to Insight 15, there was this distinctly different noise. Did Vicar of Dibley get the fuck out of my world? Right, let's go and get the cutscene out and done out of the way. As far as I recall with the Eileen quest line, her next stage doesn't come until the Blood Moon rises, isn't it? You get Gendry? Go for it. I've just got this cutscene to watch.
Master Willem, I've come to bid you farewell. Oh, I know.
We can enter the DLC.
Now to betray me. No, but you will never listen.
That's just a death sentence, though, at this point. Excuse me.
We are born of the blood, made men by the blood, undone by the blood. Our eyes are yet to open.
Fear the old blood. I must take my leave.
By the gods, fear it not.
And they're just from a weird combination of watching a good friend of mine's stream and before coming on this, and the bosses we've got super witches and waifus for the stream title when this goes on YouTube. Do the Hunter's Nightmare. No! Basically goes as such: beat Henrik with or without Eileen's help. Depending on the time of day, Blood Moon, fight Cainhurst Crow. Right, yeah, so one track. I've beaten Henrik, and so I don't need to worry about Eileen until after the Blood Moon. But I'm sure at the very least that I can get the item for entering the Hunter's Nightmare, and it's in here. In fact, it's right there, isn't it? Accept gift from messengers. The eye of a blood-drunk hunter beckons hunters to the Hunter's Nightmare. A deformed creature will whisk you away outside Odeon Chapel. So yeah, there's the DLC item. And look, even the doll's looking at me like, are you mad? If you go down to the tomb now and talk to her, you can get some items from her. Which tomb?
Welcome home, good hunt.
Don't forget to level up. Yeah, forget that. Oh, you can go back to the Odeon tomb and get some more items from her. Oh, okay.
Very well.
I will definitely do that. Ooh, get 2 levels. Skill and vitality. Yeah, head there now. Yeah, I'm going to go as well now. Tomb of Odion. Or Erden, as it's apparently pronounced according to Eileen. Like, okay. Well, she is still stood there.
Try to keep your hands clean. Leave the hunting of hunters to me. Try to clean.
Nope, she still said the same thing. Oh, it's right. Yeah, I already spoke to her after killing Henrik. There's nothing more optionally we can do at this point, is there? Live context to your bed? No problem at all. I mean, you know, I failed to provide you with said context. The next thing is going through the crypt. I know progression-wise it's through the crypt, using the password, but there's nothing else optional I can do at this point, is there? Or is there? I'm going to at least go back to the hunter's dream because I just realised that the ambient sound of being near a hunter's lamp is on a very short loop and it was starting to annoy me. And I'm going to go make a small change so that when 10 watches this either on YouTube or the next stream, she'll have a nice surprise. Black messenger hat. That's really cute. Through the forest to get to the Sophia's place, the Cainhurst summons. Yeah, and that comes. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. Optional content wise, and for some weird reason, my brain has been telling me like, no, that's supposed to be, you know, doable before Amelia. It's not. It's not doable before Amelia at all. My brain's just being an idiot. Oh. Although I am now trying to think where on earth I need to go. I mean, I got there before. I went there before. Oh wait, no, I remember. I remember how to get to the tomb. My memory is not good. It operates on a time delay, apparently. I can start to see why she gives you sedatives. Nope. Oh well, that was a change with insight. That guy's lanterns had eyeballs all over it. That's an insight change thing. If you take three sedatives from her, she dies? Oh! Oh, of course! Killing Vicar Amelia puts those guys to sleep. That is one thing that I will say that I really, really love about this game, is that for its faults, it does some really good things like progression of the game to make it feel like the whole world is actually changing as you go through it. What's this you're doing? Do I need to instigate, CSI Yarnum?
Oh, good to see you safe. Now, let's think up something to
I do
discuss.
not like
Just
the
tell me what piques your interest.
the way that he just went, oh.
As you know, the Healing Church is the fountainhead of blood healing. Well, I'm a simple hunter, quite unfamiliar with the ins and outs.
I don't care.
Bergenworth and the
I don't care.
There's something I want to tell you. A
Oh?
bit of wisdom from the eminent master Logarius. Once, a scholar betrayed his fellows at Bergenworth and brought forbidden blood back with him to Cainhurst Castle. It was there that the first of the inhuman Vile Bloods was born. The Vile Bloods are fiendish creatures who threaten the purity of the Church's blood healing. The ruler of the Vile Bloods is still alive today. And so, to honor my master's wishes...
Is that the old woman or nun lady that you sent to Isofka? Well, the nun lady was in Hypogean Gale, and the old woman is in, before that. Central Yarnum.
May the good blood...
Either way, there's an alien there now. I mean, to be fair, there should always be an alien there, because you really should send the cannibal lunatic there.
The password.
Master, their plans. It's Igor. You ready to talk to the blind man? Blind man? He's blind? I don't think I've actually ever spoken to him. Already dead? Oh no! Maybe it wasn't him that asked for the password then. Shock horror. I don't even know. Forbidden Woods. Now this place, the Forbidden Woods, I got told was one of the worst areas in the whole game. And having gone through it, I can say, not that bad. It's a step up in pretty much everything difficulty-wise. It's not that bad. It's just, up until now, the game has been, it's hard and slowly ramping up the difficulty as you go along and suddenly we've jumped upwards to a whole new platform. Nightmare Frontier is fucking mean, I can imagine. Wait, which bit's Nightmare Frontier? Jump scare there. That guy's got one hell of a throwing arm on him. Nightmare of Mensis with the fucking winter lanterns. I don't think I actually got there, Okay, calm down. You know what? There. Oh, that's really good health regen. Shush you. You've got no right to call anyone a cursed beast. With rotten behaviour like that. Mensa's Nightmare was quite progression though. I'm guessing though Nightmare Frontier is just, you know, nasty for the sake of being nasty. Bad. Also bad. Antidote. Need antidotes. Oh. Here I was saying, I'm pretty sure I was thinking to myself, I'm sure I can hear a hunter's lantern somewhere. Walked right past it. If I hadn't doubled back, I would have actually missed that. Oh, have I said how awful I am at this game? Oh, of course, it's one of you. Come on, let me parry you. Let me try and parry you. I mean, I did, kinda. It counts. That does not count. Whoa! Okay. No one missed a nice parry try. What do you mean, Will? Ooh, stuff. I let bloodstone gem. That massage. Got to the top of the ladder just as the poison's about to kill you. Oh. Wait, where the bloody hell have you gone then, Mal? Can't heal ladders unlike Dark Souls 3. I mean, fair. Gone to the back of his soft skills clinic. You're a bit ahead of me. Clearly. I can't remember how to get there. I really can't. Ow. I really wish I would stop doing that. I pick up a blood vial, it goes to my storage, which reminds me, oh, I should heal. Guess who forgot that that existed? I have 12 hit points left. I have 12 hit points. Maybe we should heal. Yeah. From soft and their precise hitboxes. Yep. That's twice now this stream alone has given me a jump scare. Also, as you were saying, the brain sucker's grab just missed you because your thrust attack made you take a step back so it didn't grab you. Oh. Oh, that's something you might find amusing, Mal. So I finished the the Stormblood expansion in Final Fantasy XIV, and I picked up a quest which had me giggling for a good few minutes. And it's called something like In Search of the King, something like that. But the name of the quest isn't that important, so much as the quest is find and hunt and kill a Rathalos. Yes, that is a Rathalos. It is from Monster Hunter World. Final Fantasy and Monster Hunter World did a crossover event, and it's hilarious. And I've just unlocked the ability to go and do that. And I can't wait. Heard rather nasty things from their end. Oh, that was uncalled for. They get Rathalos and you have to deal with Behemoth. Oh, Behemoth's easy. In fact, I would actually go far as to say that Behemoth in Final Fantasy XIV is easier than Rathalos in Monster Hunter World. Meanwhile, in Monster Hunter World, Behemoth punishes you. Yeah. I mean, Behemoth in Final Fantasy XIV is literally a raid boss. That's it. He's a middle-of-the-road raid boss in the first Alliance raid that gets unlocked. He's not that big of a deal in Final Fantasy XIV, which is really, really funny that he's been given such a supercharge in Monster Hunter World. But I've also seen what's the armor you unlock with him is, and I really want it. Got the Cainhurst summons. Oh, I haven't even gotten to the clinic yet. For feck's sake. Because I can't remember where the entrance to the clinic is. That's the issue. The equipment you can get from Behemoth is lit. Oh yeah, I've seen it. It's like it's the level 50 Dragoon set from Final Fantasy XIV, and I think also the Zodiac weapon for Dragoons. If you go for the Insect Glaive, it looks so nice. Like, it existing makes me want to play it all the more, but I'm also absolute trash at Monster Hunter World. But for the layered stuff, you have to fight Behemoth on steroids. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember that's being said as well. Yeah. So there isn't a master rank variant of it, you'd be on that so hard. It would be interesting to see. We'll learn. Malrus, you're gonna have to help me. I haven't gone past the path I need to take to find the back entrance, have I? Because I am so freaking lost. I don't know if I've gone too far or what's going on or whatever's. Stay where I am. Okay. In that hut, so you won't worry to you can summon you and you'll take me there. Okay, cool. There we go. Bell has been rung. got the bird cage. Things I do to keep myself occupied while I'm waiting for you, Mal. The LC of this out would just be the vertical strike. Oh yeah. Took me this long to remember that pressing L2 when you don't have your gun out actually does a different thing. Hey. Oh well, we're already going down the path that I thought was not the right way. Well. Don't worry, I was just, stopping to pick up things. Oh, another thing. Oh, yeah. Oh, hi, Patches.
The hours of the night are many, and the beasts more than I can count. A veritable hunt unending. Not even death offers solace.
This is how you get to Amygdala. Yeah, I remember getting to the area where Amygdala is, and then that's where I lost my progress.
Step lightly round to the right of the great cathedral and seek an ancient, shrouded church. The gift of the Godhead will grant you strength. Yes, I'm unquestionably certain.
I really want to kill him. You just lost 600,000 echoes because a knight with a flaming sword decided he was worth diddling. Oh. Oh, that's nasty. I'm sorry to hear that, my man. Aha! There's a fog. I cannot enter. Can't go through all the fog, so you'll leave. Okay. Thank you very much for showing me where that was, and I'm nearly dead because, oh, screw those dogs. Oh. Yeah, it's the way to the clinic. There's a poison, maggot worm things, and items. Woo! Oh, hello, Ten! My moto is here. Oh, right, yeah. There's also a naked giant. There's a few naked giants. Moto's finally here. Cries on the moto. Temu dragged you to the store, then Dad had something and stuff happened and wow. You've had a very productive day, Moto. Oh, the maggots. The maggots! Oh, and I'm dead. hate this area. You died as well, Mal. It's fine. We died together. We weren't even co-oping at that point and we died together. Mag now has a third of the echoes lost now. At least I know the path of the clinic. That's true. In theory, I know the path of the clinic. And then Mag got swarmed. Don't step on that. To go around here. You know what? I'm just gonna go. Just run. I'm just running at this point. Little chalice. So your motto was, are you intend Dad if I could fix a photo and like do this while I learned to graduate high school if I had a media specialty thing? Like, dude, let me just show you and ah, right. Yeah, I know that kind of thing. Oh, the white church stuff. Oh, all dressing all in white now. Just it makes me think of Lydia from Dishonored. Because you know we're gonna just have to cosplay her for just a moment. There we are. I am the lady in white from Dishonored who got carted off to other pursuits. Oh. Okay, I just got 156 blood echoes from nothing. Cool. Right, so actually has decent poison resistance. Black Church guy was is the nice little midpoint. Anyway, we'll go with the Black Church stuff. Just because, you know, it's got better defense, but not that much worse slow poison resistance. And I look very strange in it. Good news for me, getting lost to curse news. Did however find a new thing to do, shoot an enemy into swinging stealing blades. Okay, that's funny. So at least $10 on our guest. We have a guest, by the way. Super appreciated your painting. The one I showed you yesterday, so that was nice. I'm glad to hear that. I'm pretty sure I was certain they would do. There we go. Right. If I remember correctly, making a beeline for that is the best idea. Because item, which is a gemstone, and then... Nope. Well, there's some here with nothing chasing me. So, you know, it's good, I guess. That was not a sound effect I'm familiar with. Oh, and of course. Alright. Run. Just run past all that. This has not improved my situation. Why do I get the feeling that that little path there is the one that I would have come down if I'd taken the alternate bit? Why am I so easily lost in this game? Oh, well. And I'm dead again. But yes, that is the other alternate route down. It says waiting for Tendad to have more mental capacity though, so I can get him to give you some more in-depth feedback. He's usually really good at that because he knows just enough art in general and your art specifically to give feedback he can actually work with. That's good. I thought you'd have more fun with shooting enemies with a bow and arrow. Here's one of those things. There's something immensely satisfying about using a bow and arrow and shooting someone with it. Well, that was a very artsy way of killing him. A little bit of a sprint, leap from the bridge, and then just smack him to death. Can't beat it. Shortcut to the first bonfire obtained. Mal, are you even playing the same game anymore? Have you abandoned me to my pursuit of this? Most will never stop appreciating this little skeleton friends. You love them, they're so adorable, but can you pet them? No, you can't pet them, sadly. However, I did get a new item for them to wear, and they are currently wearing said new item. I will show you when I next get to them. Oh, you did mean lantern. Right. Well, you said bonfire. I was like, are you gone on to Dark Souls? Is that how much you've had enough of leading me around? And there go all my blood echoes. That was 34,000 blood echoes. 34,000. Those worms are bullshit. You've rated Messenger's message as positive, they do a little dance. Okay, that's cool. Better 34k than 600k. True. True, yes. There you go, Meso. They're wearing little black hats. Then just run straight through here. Yeah, I was doing that, but then I couldn't find a way. They have hats. Yep, there we go. 10 thinks they're adorable. Good, good. Look at little baby birds, maybe I should feed them. I don't know what they eat. The only thing I've got in, high amounts of supply in this game is my misery. There's a bloodsucker on the ceiling. Souls the blood of my enemies. Tears of the bereft. I don't have any of the blood of my enemies though, that's the problem. I just lost it all. killed it. You killed it. Okay, good. There's a massive gravestone in the centre opposite. That should be a cave entrance with a ladder going up. See, I'm sure that yeah, so there's the gravestone. Oh, I'm dumb. I ran past it. I ran completely right the way past it. Well, now I'm out of the poison area. I can't change my attire while I'm on a ladder. Fine. A very, very long ladder. A very, very, very long ladder. It's not how skirts work with ladders. No, it's really not. Oh, but I've just realised as well, the mad cannibal, if I do what I'm going to be doing here, I can't send him here, so I'm going to have to just, kill him. Balls! Bloodborne does not care. Oh. Bloodborne does not care when it comes to capes and skirts with physics. You could find him and send him there first. Yeah, but I can't remember where he is. I really can't remember. I don't think I actually ever encountered him, to be honest. Now that I'm thinking back, I don't think I ever encountered him. Aha. It's at the windmill. Yeah, I really don't think I actually went to the windmill. It could be, my mind is just, my brain is just that bad, but I do not remember a windmill. Mouse value shortcut. The village I was at, further down the path is a river guy with a guy manning a cannon. Past that, he's on the balcony. Ah. Okay, yeah, now I know what you mean. Still, no, I'll deal with him when I come to him. Just a good one-time shortcut when the other isn't open. That's fair. No. You ain't not grabbing me. Jesus! I might as well just, quit on the idea of having blood echoes at this point. Bloody mind flayers. Can you just say orientation in this is non-existent? Like you have precisely zero concept where the fuck anything is? Like I have no idea where only someone just came from. I barely know where I came from. Anorexic Cthulhu. Yeah, those things are hell. They have a grab attack which near enough instant kills you. Well, not instant, but it usually kills you, and it drains your insight permanently, and you can't get it back. Ew. Yeah, they literally suck out your brains. They grab you and this massive tentacle thing digs into your skull and starts, slurping. You think that's bad? Wait till one grabs me. Yeah. I'm going to do all my power to make sure that one doesn't grab me, but it's me. You'd expect no less from any version of Cthulhu, but yeah. Yeah, this game definitely wears its Lovecraftian Cthulhu inspiration on its sleeve. That is a definite thing, yeah. I got back to 15 insight, and it had the whispering. That's definitely a key that, you know, you've gone up a tier of insight. Oh look! It's the original Yosefka. Or Yosefka. I'm sorry to do this. I really am. You were kind to me. That's not the way that it should end. But better that you die and have been taken down by a hunter quickly and painlessly than to carry on with your existence. See player versus Transcendent Hunt. What the fuck? What was that? That is a celestial being. It's an alien. Basically, this game goes from Cthulhian monsters to aliens, and I have a bit of a problem with that, but yeah, you know, that's meh. Cainhurst summons, yes. Whoa, it looks like a celestial headache. Yep, pretty much. But yeah, so as you find survivors, if you send them to this clinic instead of to the chapel, the more times you do that, the more of those things are actually here in the clinic. Because the person who isn't the clinic owner has been experimenting and turning people into those things. But there will always be at least one there because Yosefka gets turned into one.
Moonlit sense. How did you worm your way in here? Very unfortunate. I had such high hopes for you.
Some of them are.
Don't make any excuses. Would you mind leaving us alone? Things need not change. You'll do the rescuing, and I'll do the saving. But if you refuse to leave, oh well. I wouldn't try my hand on the hunter.
Yeah, no thank you. Parade of Nope ahoy. Yep. No, you gone mad, lady. It's time to put an end to your shenanigans.
This won't hurt a bit.
Yes, it will. Oh, Jesus, I forgot you do a lot of damage. Almost forgot about that as well. Oh, you little. I would rather not die, thank you. You and that cheap bloody gun. Die! No! Die! May the world be rid of your pathetic stench. Now let's find the blind man. Should I attempt to kill him or send him to Yosefka? Have you seen what happens when you attack him? Because if you haven't, do it. Did she just tentacles at me? Yes, she tentacled at me. She has on-demand hentai, which is an arcane we can get. Yes, we can learn to do that as well. Wait a minute, haven't... Oh... The I got his bomb. Yeah, but I just realised I've gypped myself out of one of the 4 umbilical cords. Because she needs to survive to the blood moon to start the process by which you can kill her. Bollocks. You have? You seen it? Yeah. Okay, fair enough then. In which case, send him to your Sophia's clinic. Also, umbilical cord. Yep. There is an item in this game called third umbilical cord. And if you consume 3 of them, you unlock the true ending of the game. You need to get like 3 as long as the night worker is alive. Yeah, I know you need 3, and I know there's 4 in the game. So that's one of the ones that I've always been guaranteeing myself. Consume, dear God. It's not making things better, is it, Tomoto? Well, so there's the one from the night worker. I don't know where the other 2 are. Of course, happen to be laden with eyeballs. Yeah, so you know, eldritch horror thing. Have the whore, that's one. There's another in the real world workshop, and I can't recall where the 3rd is. Yeah, eyeballs are just, yeah, Cthulhu horror monster. That's literally what this game is. It's very Cthulhu, very horror-y. It's very, yeah, very gross. Okay, so that's everything from this optional path. I can smell something, and it smells very pleasant. It's one of my 2 favourite smells. I can't identify which one it is at present. Oh, it's petrichor. Yep. It's raining outside. You know where each are? Okay, good. Entering your Sophia's clinic removes the safe haven? Yeah, because you get because you find out what this place really is. So you get it now. The game is a cure to baby fever. It's a contraceptive. Gotcha. I mean, yeah, true. Oh, Mal's gonna fight him. Go for it. The night worker, the wet nurse, and the old hunter workshop. Awesome. Now, I just need to remember how to get to the old hunter workshop. Right, let's go and check out these runes that I have now. Emma's glad that she adopted her children. Go to the cathedral workshop instead of going up here down. Oh yes, that's right. Yes, thank you for the reminder there. Okay, so that's currently in there, so if I do that, I have a higher blood vial medicine. Visceral attacks restore quicksilver bullets. Rises God mode mount, restoring quicksilver bullets is lit. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, why not then? Best thing about the guy is he's poisoned from 1 knife, so he's easy to bully. Wow. Anything I can buy with insight? Try to ask the new game, Mal. He laughs in your face. Okay, so there's a lot more stuff I can get here. Oh, I can get Henrik's stuff. Yes, pool pets. But the best ones are in this little area here. Because these are our pool pets. And yeah, there's the only 2 that I have so far. It's like that or the urns. Oh. I love the hats. In new game he's going to the clinic. It's not a bad idea. What are you holding there? What's that box that one in the back's got? I'm guessing it's the bone marrow ash. Fine. Pretty sure I have nowhere near enough to level up. Right, so Cathedral Ward. Let's go to the Cathedral Workshop and go to the Old Hunter Workshop. That's so cute. You want to feed them crumbs of cookies. Yes, that, as you can see on the loading screen there, you can get a top hat for them or a white messenger ribbon. Well, you can send them to the chapel so you can get free items. I mean, well, yes, if you don't care too much about the outcome of the ending. Right, now that I actually used it, I'm going to go and get her blood again.
Do you win?
Yes, I do.
Yes, coming now.
Thank you, because your blood is nice, and your blood doesn't involve, you killing some people. Surprised 10 license so much. Honestly, so am I. With how much of a field of nope this entire game can be. Emoto realised it doesn't work. He tries to cure baby fever, but then has these adorable things in there. Bullied beast possessed soul by carrying him to death. Oh. Wait. I can't remember if that's the genuine one or not. I mean, I did find it on Yosefka, but I can't remember if it's actually her genuine one or if it's the poisoned one that you get. It's not even poisoned, I don't know. Right, so. Minutes of reloading is very time, but damn it feel good. Yeah, when you can parry an enemy, a boss to death, that's a good feeling in this. They're small and they look hungry and they reach for you, bring you items or messages. They're so cute and they bathe and they're clean and fluffy. Imagine wrapping up in fluffy towels and feeding them cookie crumbs. Magnus to poison Yosefka vial. There's at a certain point, Yosefka gets replaced by the false healer, and she continues to offer you a blood vial. But it's I don't know, it's there's something wrong with it or something, I recall. Right, so the ropes, I think. Nope. Nope, I've screwed myself, I think. Mammoth's knowledge. Also, if you have one of the beast runes, you can survive the full damage. Yeah, probably could. But I don't, so I missed it. So, bye-bye. Let's try that again. If Emoto had the material for it, she'd sew a little messenger doll for herself. Aww, that would actually be really adorable. It was on the wrong side to do it. Makes sense. One of the messengers that gave you free weapons is bugged? How so? Right, so... Isn't that it? That seems like a ridiculously long fall. Oh shite, I'm dead. I got to where I needed to be though. I just died. Oh, whoops. It's the one that gives you the option for either pistol or blunderbuss. It bugged so hard that it gave you both and it's not leaving. Wow. You don't need them, you maxed out both. I know, but still. 3 dual weapons. Okay, you did send them to the chapel? Oh, good. Did you send the old lady as well? Point is, it's now broke. Yep. It's good, but you can't get the sarcastic man anymore, which ain't bad. He doesn't do anything. Yeah, that's true. If I walk off there, though, that will kill me. I'm dead. Didn't even get my blood echoes back. Bollocks. It's fine, it was only about 10,000. It's nothing. I can get those back fairly quickly. And it's not going to be so bad if I keep dying to this because, you know, I've now got nothing to lose. Because, weirdly, this game punishes you the least for dying out of, wow, all the Soulsborne games that I can think of. Yeah, including Sekiro. This game actually punishes you the least out of all of FromSoft's max difficulty games. For dying. All you lose in this is just your blood echoes. Don't worry, the area's killed Mal more times than any boss. It's not surprising me. I mean, I'm just glad that I'm not keeping a death counter. Now you mention it, it is very forgiving. Yeah. Like, Dark Souls 1, you take a massive chunk out of your max health because you're hollow. Dark Souls 2, you gradually lose your maximum health as it goes along. Dark Souls 3, you lose like 300 health. Sekiro, as probably the worst system, the more you die, you know, the more you're going to get dragon rot. And, you know, screw up all your relations with the other NPCs. But by far the best system in Souls-likes that I've seen has been Remnant. Remnant from the Ashes has 0 death penalty. None whatsoever. You don't lose any currency, you don't lose any health, you don't lose any stats, nothing. The only thing you lose is if you've used any consumables in your attempt, they're gone. But, you know, that's the whole point of consumables, that's just what they're like. Yeah, dragon rot. You get the pretty princess armor. 3rd umbilical cord. That's what I needed. But also, yes, an abandoned doll. Ghost of Tsushima is just a checkpoint system. That's true. And it's a very forgiving checkpoint system as well. Like, I'm a massive fan of... Like, well, to be fair, I'm a fan of everything about Ghost of Tsushima. I really am. Doll hats! Yay! It's gonna have to go on. It has to. Look at me! I'm adorable. Old Hunter Bone. How ridiculous. Yep. Cabinet, a lantern. Oh, yeah. Small hair ornament. That's it. Yes. Looks so ridiculous. I look pretty. Don't make me find the my Dark Souls 3 character again. I will bring that back up. I think that's it. I think that's actually everything that's there. Did I find the comb? Yes, I got the comb. Dear God, no, your eyes will bleed. Your eyes will bleed. Yeah. But, you know, also at the same time, it has very minimal in the way of actual defenses. So, the only thing it does better is that it has better poison resistance for some weird reason. I don't know. Church workshop. Lovely camera angles there. Absolutely stupendous camera angles. Down I am here. Let's see if I can sneak up on him and get a visceral. Backstab opportunity. Yeah. Oh, yep. There we go. And there we get the beast rune. I'm pretty sure that links to somewhere I've already been. It does, yeah. But yeah, items you wouldn't normally. Okay. Pebbles. Oh, and there's a dog. Of course there's a dog. Rumpled yarn hat and sweaty clothes. This is the normal route to Amelia if you didn't buy the key. Oh. I'm glad he was wearing trousers on that, because that was a massive upskirt. Oh, right. Okay. I don't think I've ever gone that way to Amelia. Mojo loves the coat vibrations. Don't look wrong at all. Nope. You just wait. There is a armor set that's even better for that. Did I check the hidden path through the water elevator yet? I'm very certain I did. But I can't remember, because I can't remember what actually down it. Mal thinks I did. I'm willing to take Mal's word for it, because it's been like 3 weeks or so at least since oh, that was filthy. Since I've last played this. No. I don't like you. I don't like the fact that you exist in this game, in any shape, way or form. You need to stop existing entirely. Ah. L2 is us. I keep forgetting that. I honestly do. Despicable slimy thing, therefore time for execution. Oh, it's a mind flayer thing. Is there any other way I can go? Brain suckers, woo. Yeah. Just had an idea, Moto? Let's hear it. If it wasn't for them, you wouldn't have your +6 before Amelia. Yeah, I know, but I was cheesing them then. Seemed like it would be a perfect gank position. Well, didn't need to worry about the backstab. Just, killed him. Finally, Snatcher's pre-moon state is amazing. It is. And that's how I got both, the fact that I have a +6 sword, and also I had enough to afford the key. Huh. Okay, that was all that was down there. Fair enough. And then, yeah, take the lift up to get to the cathedral ward area. Okay. Let's see. It says, which Loki verse? Does he have a familiar? Like his monstrous children, sure, but witches have animals or demons that serve them, right? Now I want him to have something like the messengers as familiar. Oh, that would be adorable. And very Loki as well. There's usually one of those church nasties there. Huh. Well, okay then. Since you better summons, want to beat the shadows or go to good old castle? Oh. Oh yeah, the shadows is next, isn't it? Oh. Isn't Castle Cainhurst where you find Lady Maria, though? Shadows are an awesome fight. Yeah, I do remember doing them. I remember also first trying them. Oh, but Castle Cainhurst I have seen. That's Astral Clock Tower. I'm definitely confusing it. I can't remember what Castle Cainhurst is. I've been to Castle Cainhurst, I know that. That's my rarest achievement. My rarest achievement in this game is getting to Castle Cainhurst. Just can't remember what's actually there. Balls. But Shadows is progression, and Cainhurst, as I recall, is an optional thing. Who most wants to pet messengers? I can't. Mouse stream delay is massive because Mag said Astral Clock Tower before you even heard me mention Lady Maria. Oh wow. Yeah, that's definitely on your end. Master Ligarius is the castle. I don't think I ever fought him. I genuinely don't think I fought Master Ligarius. In fact, I'm almost certain I haven't. Because because, you know, it would stand to reason that the achievement for killing Martyr Lugarius would be rarer than the one for getting to Cainhurst. So, with Cainhurst being my rarest achievement and not Martyr Lugarius, then that means I can't have fought Martyr Lugarius. Oh. That said, though, it's only about 10 minutes until I'm supposed to end the stream anyway. And that's not really enough to actually get properly into somewhere. Oh. Can't we do either in 10 minutes? No. I'm not sure if I could possibly get to Castle Cainhurst in 10 minutes. That I could possibly do. If I can remember where the feck castle, the gravestone is. Oh, my memory is atrocious. It really is. Oh. Henwich Isle Lane, from the witches head to where all the dogs were. Oh, yeah. Yeah, now I remember. Cool. Let's try it. Let's give it one go. I mean, it should be, easy to just run it. I mean, yeah, should. Which is abode. We head over there and that'll make a good view for an end. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right. If I can make it to Castle Cainhurst, then there'll be a nice visual for the end of the stream, and also a nice, you know, cliffhanger teasing thing. Oh no, wrong way. Excuse me. I was going to run past them, but they were all grouped up right before the door, so... Oh look, here comes the valiant hero to save them. You're too late, mate. Ah, yes. Here it is. There we go. Have to be close enough to the stone to touch it or the cutscene doesn't activate. That's why I just ran straight for it. Almost just died to the dogs. Yes, we have a carriage with rotting horses and no driver. And the door just opens without anything being inside. Seems like exactly the right kind of thing that you'd actually want to go into, doesn't it? Yeah. Seems like a really good idea to get inside that. Yep. Even just to stop getting attacked by dogs. Anyway, the sure is ignore your rating of the game. My valid point about how this game does allow you to pet your messengers. I was about to say that when Mal chimed in with, you know, how I needed to get here. But yes, emoji says, worst game ever. Can't patch cute messengers. Abysmal. 0 out of 10. Another thing Mag likes about this game, no mimics. Yes. That is a godsend. It's like accepting a drink from Bill Cosby. A brilliant idea that will surely have no consequences. Or, you know, voting for Trump. Oh. No, I'm not going to get into that now. I said I was going to be very, very much less political because it just sours the mood. There. Cainhurst Castle. Get out of my carriage. It's been driven here by nobody. Over a broken bridge that it could not have possibly gotten over. And there's some more insight. The horses are long dead. There's icicles all over the carriage. How did I get here? Oh well. Well, with that ominous shape looming over behind me, that's where I'm going to be ending the stream. It says, good people need to know about the crime of this game, that you can't pet the messengers. Excuse me, how dare. Mago God Superior Being. Ah. But yeah, that's where I'm going to be ending the stream. Thank you all very much for coming along and watching. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. I will be back same time next week with more Bloodborne, providing nothing happens in the meantime, which I don't foresee it doing so. As for the next stream, though, stay where you are, because after about a break of like 5 minutes or so, I'm going to be back here with playing Dishonored. I'm going to take literally 5 minutes to go and have a drink, maybe have a little bit to eat, and actually put a shirt on so I can be streaming with OBS. Yeah. If you're going to be going elsewhere, though, that's completely fine. I hope you've enjoyed up to now, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. If you're interested in watching the Dishonored stream, stay tuned for, like, I'll be streaming that in like 5 minutes time. So until next time, or until the 5 minutes time, stay safe, see you later.